Will we see an Armored Core announcement at Summer Games Fest? Patch 1.09 has been released, and even more model kit announcements. We have all that and more coming up in this video. Greetings, Ravens, I'm Cleric, and I'm here to tell you... Just a quick reminder to please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It is free and it really does help me out. If you'd like to become a member or a supporter of the channel directly, you can do so for as little as $1 a month right here on YouTube. I also have the option on Patreon and other things, but it doesn't really matter. Do what you want. And if you do happen to become a member here on YouTube, you do get access to a sneak peek video of something I'm currently working on that I think is pretty cool. With all that out of the way, on to our lead news story. Summer Games Fest is this upcoming Friday, June 6th. In the previous years, the event's host Jeff Keighley has kind of downplayed the expectations for what you're going to see during the Games Fest, but this year's he has a little bit different tone. He's saying organizers are promising spectacular new video game announcements, surprises, and reveals. Now, what exactly that means, no one's really exactly sure. Now, as for Armored Core, while From Software doesn't specifically have any slot in Summer Games Fest, Bandai Namco does have a specific slot for a presentation. Now, Bandai is the publisher for Armored Core 6, which technically opens up the possibility of there being like a DLC or expansion announcement. That being said, I kind of find it unlikely. With Night Rain having just come out or been released this last week, and then the announcement of Dust Bloods, just a couple months ago, I don't really see that being an Armored Core announcement. However, it is not impossible. Let me explain. I had reported in a previous news video that Miyazaki, the infamous or famous Miyazaki, how you look at him, who's From Software CEO currently, during a live media interview at the PlayStation Partner Awards said, quote, "We have multiple projects in the works across a variety of genres. There are titles directed by me as well as titles directed by those other than myself. In that regard, I think we'll be able to show you a new From Software in a variety of ways, so please look forward to it." So as I mentioned before, they had actually hired on a whole bunch of people, and they now have multiple teams working on multiple games at once. So could something Armored Core related be announced? Sure. Do I think it's likely? No, I don't. But we also just recently got the Armored Core Mobile Mission republished out of nowhere, as well as the announcement they're working on Mobile Mission 2 for re-release. So at this point, I'm feeling like almost anything is possible. I will be co-streaming the Summer Games Fest this upcoming Friday, so feel free to join me during the stream, watch the announcements, get in the chat, and go back and forth. Had a good time last time at the Game Awards. Bust out your favorite cup of hopium, and let's see what we get. In game news, Patch 1.09 for Armored Core 6 has been released. There are a lot of good changes in this patch, and I covered that in a video where I talk about some of the biggest changes I personally feel and why I think they're the most significant changes in the patch. There are some good things here, including the generators and missiles and others being more balanced, and there's also a couple common builds that got somewhat indirectly nerfed related to like LAM and other things with the weapon choices, but overall being a positive direction for the game, it's probably not going to be enough to really properly reshape the PvP landscape. I did a live stream of breaking down all the changes and all the numbers associated with those changes, so feel free to check it out. In sort of game news, as previously reported, the first ever Armored Core concert was announced a couple months ago. This is a big deal because this never happened before. Well, due to the what they called unusually high demand and popularity of the concert, on top of the already existing August concert being held in Tokyo, there's now going to be a second concert held in Kyoto in September. With this, it has also been confirmed that they will contain songs from previous Armored Core titles, including Thinker from Armored Core 4 and Day After Day from Armored Core Verdict Day. Our very own Armored Core Legacies from Chang will be going to the September concert in Japan. Chang, I hope you really do get to go and get to enjoy it. I hope it's the trip and experience of a lifetime for you. I'm so happy you get to go. So Chang, if you see this, shout outs to you. You deserve it. You've been an awesome friend and collaborator and fellow Armored Core fan. I've loved getting to know you over the years. So shout outs and kudos to you. You deserve this. I hope you and your brother have a good time going to this. But I gotta tell you, the fact that we're getting another Armored Core concert because it was just so popular, they sold out so fast. Yeah, what a time to be an Armored Core fan. Moving on over to model kit news. Square Enix Structure Art Series Volume 1 for Armored Core has been published and it's available now for pre-order. We reported on this months ago when they were first announced, and well, they will soon be here. So those who understand, these are highly detailed model kits that Square Enix, in their own words and their own description, said they with supervision from software, each machine has been reproduced in high detail. Now, Volume 1 contains the following ACs: the Chrome XEA00 OnFog, the Zeo Matrix ZCL XA2, the Emerald ECM XR00, and last but not least, 9-ball. Now, these come in these classic model kit grays, so if you want to look as good as you see on the screen right here, all fully painted up, you will have to paint them yourselves, or I guess pay someone to paint them for you. You can secure your pre-order by doing so before July 1st, and the cost is currently set to around $120 plus shipping USD, and these are set to release in December of this year. In more technically model kit news, Kotobukiya announced that they are adding their second Armored Core model to their Action Model Series deduction models. Now, the previous entry for this was the Ray Leonard 03 Aliyah Supplies. These are not technically model kits in the traditional sense, as much as they are highly detailed action toys or models that are fully posable. So no really assembly required. They're already completely pre-assembled and pre-painted, and they look amazing. The silhouette shown on the announcement this time is unmistakably going to be for the Noblesse Oblige from Armored Core 4. They have not shown the model itself yet, but they wanted the people to know, hey, look, we're making this really cool thing, come look at it. So look forward to the announcement on this one. We actually get to see what it gets out, so when it actually gets released, or actually the view of it looks out, I'll be sure to add to that news video when it happens. Now, something to keep in mind, these are good size, they're bigger than standard model kits, and they are extremely detailed, and the size and detail reflects in their price point. Not including shipping, Supplies right now, if you were to order it, is going to take about $365 US. That is pretty expensive. Now, wow, it sure is expensive. It sure does look cool. So if you were in the line where you have some money burning a hole in your pocket and you want a really cool looking AC coming up for the Noblesse Oblige, yeah, you got some money to spend. In our last bit of model kit news, 30-minute missions announced there will be a live showcase of their next set of model kit offerings, and of course it includes Armored Core 6. Now, there's a little bit of a running joke around here on my channel, specifically for the Armored Core news videos. It seems like every time I do a news video announcement, like literally within like a week, and sometimes it's the next day even, 30-minute missions will announce, hey, new Armored Core 6 model kits. It's like a running joke or gag at this point. And lo and behold, as I was prepping this week to do this video, they announced a live stream where they're going to be doing a model kit, and showing off, and one of them is Armored Core 6 related. So actually, in fact, the way they announced it, the morning that they're displaying this on US time is actually going to be a couple hours, I think, before this video goes live. So yeah, it's actually already been announced at this point. I had kind of considered delaying this video to cover it, but there's a recent opportunity I got I want to do a video on later this week, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get this video out now and just include a link to the live stream in the description below. So let's just say, let the running gag trend continue. And now for our newest segment, Art of the Month. As mentioned before in the last news video, seeing there are so many awesome artworks related to Armored Core out there made by fans, I added this segment to the news videos. Now, there's a lot out there to pick, so picking them is extremely difficult. However, this month seemed a little bit easier for me, mostly because there was just this insane art piece that was commissioned by Armored Core Legacy. Here's I'm gonna put the piece up here in just a second. The following piece was made by Mobius and Mecha Fanatic, and I'm just gonna full screen it here just so you can see it and so you can enjoy it for all its glory that it has. I mean, just look at this thing. Just look at it. It's incredible. So Mobius did all the hanger work and the compositing, while Mecha Fanatic did the actual ACs themselves. Look, this is ridiculously cool, you two. If you see this, I hope you have my appreciation. This is absolutely just phenomenal artwork. Super well done. I'll have links to the channels in the description below so you can see it. Link to the post itself and to the two Twitter posts, the two Twitter handles, so you guys see them later. Seriously, complete kudos. This is just awesome. As always, we finish up with our meme of the month, courtesy of... I just copy and pasted the username off of Reddit, not even thinking about what it was. Courtesy of weeaboo_god. Anyways, this was posted on the Armored Core subreddit. Here is this month's meme. Yeah, I realize this video is actually technically a little older than last month, but Given the release of Night Rain this last week, I thought I'd showcase it here. I saw it before. I thought it was really cool. It has very much meme territory, which is why I'm including it. I have never personally played a Souls-like, but if they would release Armored Core 6 boxes, you know, the bosses from Armored Core 6 into Night Rain, it would probably get me to play it. All right, that's all the news I have for you today. Links to each of the items I've covered are in the description below. As always, in the description below is also the Events Hub. This you will find links to various Armored Core communities where you can participate in some really cool Armored Core events or tournaments and even win some prizes that are included depending on the contest you join. If you'd like to submit a piece of news to be covered, there's a link in the description below. You can submit information to me to cover. And over on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, I have been daily posting images from Armored Core's past art books. And I am currently catching up on the art on the community posts. So here on YouTube, I'm actually putting community posts, catching up on the art. So it gets, eventually my goal is to get to parity. So what I post on Twitter gets posted on YouTube that same day. So if you want to see some really cool, awesome artwork, see what, From Software's been cooking art-wise the last 3 decades in Armored Core's art books, go give my Twitter account a follow and go see what's going on. All right. I think that's all the announcements I have. I'm not sure why I'm looking around. There's nothing in here to tell me. I'm just looking at a screen with OBS and some text. So, all right, that's it. Thank you all so much for your time. This is Cleric, signing off.